been a minute since I posted anything. I'm getting ready to go out and run some errands. It's Sunday, but I wanted to share something with you. This is not something, happy Champagne Sunday. This is not something that I would normally do. I don't normally do get-readies with me, but I was watching Tamron Hall the other day, and eyebrow guru to the stars, Damone Roberts, I think is his name, was on there, and he was doing a how-to or a tutorial on doing your eyebrows, and I think I do a pretty good job of, I have something missing, of filling out my brows and highlighting them, but I wanted to show you what he did. I did it yesterday, and I think it turned out pretty well. So the camera's here. I'm gonna look in the mirror here as I do it, and then kind of like face back here. So I forgot. Oh no, I have everything here. So the first thing, I'm gonna take off my glasses when I get ready. These are the tools that I use. I use the NYX or NYX Professional Makeup Micro Brow Pencil. Can you all see that? Let me go this way. I'm trying to, there you are. Don't ignore my nails because I'm gonna take care of them today. And then I use that to like fill in and draw and trace them. Then I use this kind of little brush here for when I highlight under them and sculpt them. And I use just a Elle Hydrating Camo Concealer. Can you all see that? I purchased a new one yesterday, so I'm sorry this one looks so janky. And then I have powder and all of that. So these are my eyebrows, guys. I'm so tired. It's Sunday morning, and hubby and I went out and had a few cocktails. So I have if you can see, I have very fine eyebrows. So one of the things I always do is just take the spoolie end and brush them up a little bit. And then the other end is the actual pencil there. Okay, so this is what he said, and I'm gonna do it and show you, and dolls will see how it works. So he says that you take your pencil, and there are 3 points on your eyebrows that you need to consider when you fill them in. So see, this is a pencil, and then this is the first place that you need to start your eyebrows. So on the outer point of your nose there, that is how far your eyebrows should come in. So I just take that and make a little line there so you could see it, right? And then he said you take the same pencil and you go out to the center point, like right there. Do you guys see that? And that is the high point of your eyebrow. Let me give it a little pencil there. And then I make a little mark right there. So see that little mark right there? And then you take it all the way, same point on your nose. And then, do you see where I am now? And then that is how far your eyebrows should go. So I have 3 points. The inner point, that's as far as your eyebrows should go in. This is the high point, and this is as far as it should go out. So what I did it for the first time yesterday. I probably shouldn't be drinking bubbly, but what I do is I actually draw that part in, and then I fill in from there. My eyebrows only go to this point, which is a little bit not as far over as the line is, but I'm gonna follow this. So I'm gonna do that part, and then I'll come back and show you where I am, and then I'll fill them in. Actually, dolls, I'm gonna try to put the camera so you can see me actually filling in. Let's see if you can see that. So this is the line, and then I just take it and start drawing underneath. Like that. Can you see? So I drew that line underneath. I like a high arch. This may not be from everybody, but this is what I like. And then I do the same thing. So that was on the bottom. So then I do the same thing on top. And I take it to that point. Do you see that? Where he said the high part is. Take it there and then connect at the bottom. I probably am taking it a little bit further. Okay, so now you can see where I sculpted it. And then I just take the brush, the pencil, and with little flicks, I just fill it in. And hopefully you can see what I'm doing. See that? Fill it in. Like, you don't draw it in like a crayon. It really is little flicks. And then I take it to the high point and I fill in the next part. Okay. If you all hear noise, as always in the background, we are getting the deck ready for the summer, late spring and summer. And hubby, Mister's out there power washing. Okay, dolls, see this eyebrow? Right? Now, it's a little heavy, so what I do then is I take the spoolie and just go over it. Like that. I tend to brush up. I have a little part that's a little heavy right there, so I'll just go with my finger. Dolls, now this might, like I said, this might not be for everybody, but I love a very sculpted eyebrow. Okay, can you see that? Look at this one and look at this one. Now, I'm not done yet because what I'm gonna do is, once I finish this one, and again, if you look at where he says, the eyebrow nail goes into that part, right? Now, they always say eyebrows should be sisters and not twins, so they will look a little bit different when I finish, but this is this piece, just like he said. Let me use this. I must really, this is a vulnerable moment because I never do. So this is this is here, right? From the nose, and this is here. Dolls, I think somebody's at my door. I'll be right back. I'm back. No one's at the door. Miss Gracie's just barking. So you can see the difference between the two eyebrows. This one's very sculpted and filled in. Now I'm getting ready to go off camera, but I guess I can show you again. So if you do the other side, right? So starting here, right? On the outer rim of my nose. Can you see that? And I put a little mark there. And then you go to the high point in the middle. So, let's see, right? So I have a little mark there, and then straight out to the edge. And if the marks get a little messy, you can clean them up. So again, I'm gonna draw in and then I'll fill in. So let me do that off camera because it's a little bit difficult to do it on this side. And then I will come back and show you how I use the Damone Roberts technique and finish my eyebrows. Hey dolls, I am back. Now this is the finished product, well, semi-finished. So I use the technique again on both eyes, here for the outer part, innermost part, here for the high point, and here, again, using the outer base of your nose, and then the same. Again, eyebrows should be sisters and not twins. And I also wanted to say, this is for somebody that likes a very dramatic eyebrow. You can do it with a lighter flick also, but I did go a little heavy-handed on it. So now what we're gonna do is, what is that on my face? I'm gonna sculpt it out. So You can get a natural highlight under here, according to Damone Roberts, that automatically lifts your eyebrow a little bit more. He has a highlighting pencil that he uses, but I like to use an actual concealer with a fine kind of flat brush. If you see that brush right there. All right. And then what I do, dolls, again, I am not a makeup expert. I love makeup. I've been doing my makeup since I was little, but I'm not an expert, but I just thought this was super cool. So what I do is I just stick the concealer in. This is an old one. Like I said, I bought a new one yesterday. And I just put a little bit on the brush. And then I literally sculpt in between my eyes, and under the eyebrow for a highlight. So I'm gonna start and then I'll show you what I'm doing. I'm actually looking over here because I'm trying to see what you see. So I have the mirror, the camera, and the, I can't remember what this is called, but anyway, that allows the viewfinder. So I do this very slowly. One, I'm OCD and I'm like things to be precise. So I start in the inner part of my eye. So I'm basically tracing, can you see that? Where the eyebrow stops there. And don't put too much on your brush if you're gonna use a brush instead of a highlight pencil, because it'll get up into your eyebrows. So, like, you really wanna take your time. Now, what I've noticed, dolls, and I'll turn around and show you. A lot of dolls on YouTube, TikTok, and all of that do their eyebrows first before they do their foundation. I don't. I do my face beat first for no reason. It just seems more intuitive that way. So dolls, do you see how I have sculpted this out? Right. Then I have this kind of fat brush. Can you all see that? There we go. And I use that to kind of color and fill in. So, see like that? And just to bring this down some. So it's almost like creating a base for your eyeshadow. And I take it all the way in the center over to the other eyebrow. Dolls, again, I am not a makeup artiste. All right, and then the next thing I do is I use this beauty blender and I kind of blend it out, right, a little bit. You see that? So it really does serve. It lifts, it highlights. Don't take it up into your eyebrow. But if you do make a mistake, you can just take the pencil and go over it. So look at the difference between the two. Again, dolls, I know this is a dramatic eyebrow. That's what I like. There's some days I'm sure that I won't use that much, right? So this gives me a little highlight in between there. Can you see that? And now I'm going to do the other one. Let's see. Same thing. The other side is always harder for me to do because, of course, I'm right-handed. But I'm going to start on that side. Same way. See? Now, I put a lot on the brush. This time, I didn't mean to, so I'll just take some of it and use it to carve under this left eyebrow. All right? And again, you know, I'm doing this after having coffee, so my hands may be a little shaky. Let's see. And you can use the fine point to like really get a precise line. Go back under it. And then again, I take the little fat brush and carve out in between. I use that as a highlighter. I can get some of this off. I know it seems like a lot, but, and then pull that down. So it really is like a base for your eyeshadow, right? Then again, I use the Beauty Blender and go in the middle. I really need to figure out how to film with the camera right in front of me. I have not figured out how the girlies do that. Part of it is that I'm so blind and I need glasses that I have, I'll show you this. The mirror I have it's like a big mirror, but it also has this big piece that's magnifying. If I just had to look in a regular mirror, I wouldn't be able to see to do this. Okay, so dolls, this is kind of it. And see that? Look, what do y'all think? Again, I'm not a makeup artist, but I really think this is a fabulous dramatic eye. So I let it sit for a minute. Why do I keep forgetting things? I keep forgetting brushes and things. And again, this is a highlighter. You can just take that here. Now, I am not doing much more than this today, but I'm gonna put some powder base over it to like smooth it out. So I'll be right back. I forgot everything. I normally don't film in here. I normally film in my bedroom at like a really pretty vanity, but my bedroom gets very little light. So this is kind of my home office and it gets more light from the window here. It's much brighter. So that's why I did it here. Let me go get the other brushes and we will finish up. Okay. Okay, they've set for a minute. What's the theme? Sisters, not twins. And once they set, I just take my, where is it? My MAC Studio Fix powder. I'm just doing kind of a natural look today. And I'm just going over it. Not all the way to the brow bone because the concealer serves, again, as kind of the highlighter. And I just put a little powder there. I'm traveling on Wednesday and I need to wash my brushes before I go. So that will be a chore for today. So dolls, I just do a little bit of that. Then I'm gonna take some powder and just go over where I had all that highlighter right there too. Dolls, I know I'm not good at filming this, but I know you all appreciate the effort. And whew, I look tired today, so I'm putting a little powder under the eyes. I wear glasses half the time, so you can't even see it. And then dolls, let me tell you this. I'm going kind of natural today. Not too much makeup, but I always do an eyeliner, top and bottom. I just feel like it's good on my eyes. And I don't like really liquid or pencil eyeliners. So I use like eyeshadow as an eyeliner. Dolls, this palette from ColourPop is everything. I love it. These are kind of, I like matte finishes too, right? Can you see that? There we go. Matte finishes. I hate when stuff looks dirty, but of course I've been using it, so that's why. This is called That's Taupe. Love it. So I'm just going to take a little bit of, I'm doing a natural beat today. So I'm going to take some of this and go in right like in the crease a little bit. And you can still see the highlight from the concealer. And then the next color, the middle color, I'll just give it a little depth. That's all I'm doing today. And I have another one of those flat brushes, and I'm taking that and putting it in this middle one here, and I'm using that as an eyeliner. It's like a metallic green, and I just do literally a fine line. Dolls, this is just me. And I will tell you, I do get compliments on it. My husband is a critic, and he will tell you, but not in a bad way. He just gives me an honest answer, which I appreciate, because I don't want to go out looking like a clown, right? And I just do a fine line there. Hopefully you can see it. This is a vulnerable moment for me, dolls, because I am a doll of a certain age, and I feel like, oh, sometimes I don't need anybody up close on me, but that's okay. So, you know, so that's just a fine line there, and a fine line there underneath, which I love. Let me ask you all this. Do you all top and bottom line, or just top line? And then I just take the brush, and go over a little bit so it's not so harsh. And what else do I do? That is pretty much all I'm gonna do for today. Just go a little bit there. Oh, I have mascara. And what is this mascara I've been using? This is, dolls, no, I can't see. This is NARS Climax. Love this. This was a gift from a girlfriend. Actually, I want to do something else first. I have, what is it? The Charlotte Tilbury. Dolls know what this is. It was viral like last year. It's the Charlotte Tilbury Beauty Wand Easy Highlighter, and the color I have is medium 2. I love this. I'm not a blush person, doll. I'm not. I don't know why. I never have been. But I do like this just little highlighter. And you just do a little bit. I have blush. And if I wear blush, it is the same kind. The tried and true Holy Grail NARS Orgasm. But I'm not a blush person. I don't know why. And then finally, see, it just gives you a little highlighter. I don't know how good the light is in here, dolls. So, and then a little mascara. Question, do you put mascara on the top and bottom? Or just the top? I'm just a top girl. I'm just a top. And because it is summer, it's not summer, dolls. I'm rushing summer. But to me, it's going to be 80 degrees here in Maryland today. I love hot weather. Dolls, I was born in Miami. I don't know if people know that. Some people do. And the hotter it is, the better I like it. Okay, dolls, so that is it. How did I do? I think I did okay. I am going to literally just throw in something. The plan for the day is, again, I am traveling on, I'm traveling on, where am I going? On Wednesday morning. I'm going to San Diego for a conference for a club I'm in. And I need to go pick up my nails to put them on. Dolls know I love press-ons. And I need to go to Sephora. I bought all travel mini size yesterday. And yeah, that's what I'm doing, just to go do a couple of things, because my goal is to be packed with the exception of those things and I am taking with me. With the exception of those things that I'm wearing on the plane and my toiletries. I'm going to be packed by tomorrow night. So dolls, that's my eyebrow tutorial. Let me know what you think. Thank you, Tamron Hall. Thank you, Damone Roberts. I think not so bad. Again, not for everybody. I like a dramatic eye, but leave me a comment below and let me know what you think. All right, dolls, happy Champagne Sunday. Bye.